Hey, what's going on, Aries? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining the show. So, guys, I'm getting ready to do a Whispers of the Ancestors reading for everyone. This is going to be a general tarot card reading, and this is called a bonus reading because it's in addition to my regularly scheduled tarot card readings throughout the month. So for this reading, I have selected the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition, and we're going to look at this reading, and it's called the Whispers of the Ancestors. So it's going to focus on any ancestors present in your current reality to help you move forward, any generational gifts, nice catch, and any healing messages from your ancestors. So your ancestors are always around you, but I firmly believe that they will step forward from the ranks depending on where you are in your journey. So I think this is going to be a really cool reading. And I just wanted to encourage you guys, like when I read the question out, I'd like you guys to repeat the question so you can actually bring in guided messages from your ancestors, okay? So I'm really surrounded by angels and my spirit guides right now to help provide you the best reading whispers from the ancestors possible, but call in your guides too. And they're waiting. So let's have a look at which ancestors are present. And I just, every time I start this reading, you guys are my third, I get the chills. So I know that, you know, the magic is high right now. So let's have a look at which ancestors are present. Deck cut. You've got the Five of Coins. Really powerful card right now. So definitely somebody went through a really tough time. I'm seeing the skull here. Real lack of money. It's like I'm getting words like famine. Really like brutal hard times. Getting a real masculine vibe here, you guys. I think this is somebody that passed away before they were able to get to know their children. That's a hard card. I'm going to pull another one. What is your relationship to me? Go ahead and repeat that, you guys. Somebody very close to you. We've got the Ace of Swords, okay? So it's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of a fight. It's the beginning of winning. So it was like if this person had survived, they probably would have seen better times. I actually seeing like how they gave everything away to their family. You know, like I'm talking about food and shelter and everything. And I think for some of you, this is going way back. I just had an impression of like actual like caveman. But they really were so invested in the survival of their family that they did without. And I can see them sort of like shrinking. This is so emotional, you guys. Wow. So I'm getting like somebody is like, you can count their ribs and it's like their cheekbones, they're protruding and their eyes are protruding, but they're like doing the best that they can so that their offspring can eat and survive. This is not your typical person of that era, because a lot of people in that situation, they would have fended for themselves first, but they had more, they had something different about them. There was definitely something different with the Ace of Swords. They wanted their, I'm getting the word prophecy. maybe they could see something that was going to happen as a result of their bloodline continuing, and they made all these self-sacrifices in order to see the prophecy unfold. That was more important to them than their own self-preservation. And if you're talking about going back that far, where people were living in caves, I mean, having that kind of a mindset, you know, is people would just like, you know what I'm talking about, you know. Whew. Okay, so what generational gift have I inherited from you? You know, and this is the second crown we pulled here. So we've got the Tower, you know, so this is saying that you always have to remember your foundation, Aries. And it's really fascinating. I got the message here, making a mountain out of molehills. So maybe sometimes there's a little bit of extra drama involved in situations. But I'm just seeing here really being able to land on your feet no matter what happens. And that's a core value that went back. And like I said before, I am seeing a masculine figure. I am seeing somebody that provided for you. And for those of you who were lacking sort of that kind of masculine guidance in your family, I mean, you did have it. It just wasn't in this reality. It's like reaching through generations to tap you on the shoulder now. And somebody did love you enough all those years ago that they basically, they gave their life that so you could be here today, and they knew that they were doing it. And I think they were able to see you all those years ago. And they wanted you to have this ability to make the best of everything. And they wanted you to be prepared for every single thing that was going to happen in your life. All these shakeups, they're going to continue to happen. But it's like you have this divine and perfect timing to get out of something before it gets too incredibly entangled. And now you've got two crowns here, which I think is going to be incredibly important somehow, but I'm not sure how yet. So, okay, from your ancestor, you want to know, what are your hopes for me? Six of Coins. This is a great card. I love this card. This is sort of a gift exchange, like between you and everybody else, between you and the universe, a give and take, you know, just this beautiful reciprocity. I think I said that right. You know, to be able to help people when you can and take the help when you need it. Be able to pay it forward the way that they did. You know, and I think the intention of your ancestor definitely missed some generations here. There are some really selfish people in between that person, way in the distance. But their heart is shining their light all through, like, all these years. It's amazing, the power of love that ancestor so far ago, so far away from you, but so close. And they're coming to the forefront now because they want you to know that, you know, even if you've lived a life of tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, they wanted you to be here to give back in some way. There's some I'm getting the words pivotal moment on the horizon. Something will be paid to you, and you may pay that forward. And it's like they had this vision, and that was why. It's unbelievable, like what I'm seeing here. It's like it's just carrying And I'm reminded of that movie, Dracula, where he says, I have crossed oceans of time to be with you now. And it's like his vision of love for the family crossed oceans of time for you to be here right now. Okay. Wow. Okay, so guys, ask yourself this question. How can I honor my heritage? There's something you guys need to do. You have to be somewhere else. I think you have to be with somebody else. Here's my dog. Hi. Hi. So, and to keep your attitude upbeat. You know, 8 of Wands, it always talks about having this really high, bubbly personality, taking everything in stride, landing on your feet, because this is exactly where, out of this period of lack, and you think you've seen lack, your ancestor died from it in order to ensure your existence on this planet in this time period. All right. So if you're being called to go somewhere, you should go. If you're being guided to reach out to somebody and sort of confess your feelings, you should do that. This is a really pivotal point in your history. And I think for many of you, it's going to affect the history of time as we know it. Keep everything uplifted. And I'm seeing here, this is going to affect all points. All points. There's sort of like a compass in the middle of this 8 of Wands. And it's pointing in all directions. So that just jumped out. I don't know if you guys saw that on the camera. So healing message from your ancestor. Whatever you've been going through that's been really difficult for you guys, it's almost over. This like hurt my third eye so much, you guys. It's like I just felt like a collective sigh of relief, and it was like coming from somewhere. I don't even really think I've felt that before. It's just, wow. Just keep on going. Like your tower moments, they're happening for a reason. You know, it's just keeps on positioning you where you need to be because you have a high calling to do something with the 6 of Coins. And don't worry about anything. The universe is going to give you everything that you need in order to flourish. And this is why this person, and I'm seeing that somehow like died of consumption, the actual physical ailment, starvation, and did so with such an undying love for you and for your entire family. But ultimately you sitting here watching this right now because you're on a journey. Angel number 333 just came up, you guys. Check it out. So your healing message is that, you know, all these steps that you've taken, all the tower moments that you guys have been through, your ability to stay upbeat and keep on going with the changes, it's all about to end, and you're going to see the ultimate reason for why you are here. And this person has resonated through the ages for you, for those moments when you felt like a black sheep, for those moments when you felt like you didn't cut it, or why is this happening to me? This person walks beside you now. And they are the strongest person I've ever felt in a reading. They're so powerful. I'm just absolutely getting like goosebumps like never before in my life. So never doubt your purpose here, Aries. Never doubt how powerful you are and your family lineage. And there could have been like some riffraff in between, but they meant well. So you can forgive everybody and just move on, because you're the reason that this person did everything to sustain their family so that you could be here. on that note, I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. That was really crazy. Hope you enjoyed the reading, guys. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.